Hi everyone, it's Hero of the Streets here. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. So basically, what's going on is that from what I've seen, Jujutsu Kaisen is on a break this week, and it will come out next Sunday. So an alternative is a chapter 132.1, and I don't like doing side stories or fillers, to be honest. So I usually skip those when I'm reading manga. But what I will do is bring something else to the table. So Jujutsu Kaisen actually started off as Tokyo Metropolitan Cursed Technical School, and it actually came out almost a year before Jujutsu Kaisen did. Written by I hope I don't butcher his name, Ngege Akutami. I wish I did that right. I don't know. Please tell me. So basically, this was actually published in Jump Giga in 2017, and a lot of people loved the work that was done in this small series that he made. I actually never knew that
Jujutsu Kaisen.
it came out 2018, really not too long ago. I would have jumped on it a lot sooner if I had known. But yeah, I'm still new to the game when it comes to this sort of stuff. So yeah, bear with me. But Tokyo Metropolitan Cursed Technical School serves as a prequel to Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me know what you think in the comments and like and subscribe. And yeah, we can begin. Alright, so actually turns out there are only 4 chapters, but let me get started. So he's going to get executed into isolation. That's unbelievable, isn't it? But he agreed to it himself. He's a minor, 16-year-old. On the other hand, who knows how many people he'll kill with his curse? Okotsu Yuta, who will be held at the magical technical. Oh, is that Gojo? Okay, so he got bandages around his eyes rather than the whole wrap. Okay, interesting. I already don't like it. I don't know why. It just don't make sense to me. But yeah, anyway. Technical school, Tokyo Metropolitan Magic. The answers lie in the depths of despair. A new serial of fear and disaster. Okay, the cursed child. It has been a while, hasn't it, Okotsu? Don't come over here. Hey now, don't say such sad things. I told you it's no good. Do you know how bad I've wanted to hit you? Pay a little more attention to my feelings. Stop. If you keep teasing me this much, I'll end up killing you without realizing it. You can't come here, Rika-chan. Rika? Raw. Okay, hands. That's just some person. Man said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Record Tokyo, November 2016. Persistent bullying by classmates led to this incident, in which 4 male students, including the ringleader, were severely injured. Man sitting in a corner. Raw, the locker opened. All of them were Wow, they were all stuffed in a locker. That's a tough way to go. All right. So this actually reminds me of something. Now I don't know if any of you readers read comics or watch a YouTube channel that does that. Um, but there was something called women in refrigerators. Now it's actually become a proper big thing that's investigated. But basically, I think it started with Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. Now, a lot of people know of Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, but there was also Kyle Rayner who actually became the new, let's say, golden child of the Green Lanterns because of his connection to the embodiment of will and how he pretty much helped stop Hal Jordan in the whole Emerald's Twilight storyline. Well, I guess stopped is a strong word, but essentially he was the newest Green Lantern when Hal Jordan in this timeline pretty much killed off every other Green Lantern about. He killed a lot of people, boy. But yeah, so anyway, this ain't a comic channel, so let me dial it down. But essentially, women in refrigerators is a thing where Kyle Rayner must have returned to his house one day. He had the girlfriend. Then he saw that his girl got stuffed in a fridge. And so, like, she's dead. obviously, by the way, she's dead, but it's just peak. Like, and people investigated this and they realized that a lot of women, female characters, weren't really fleshed out as their own, with their own like character arcs and their stories. So women would either get like have all sorts of trauma. Like I said, they get killed, stuff in refrigerators, raped, kidnapped, tortured, whatever. You can imagine. You can imagine a lot of stuff. It could even just be like a breakup, and then you never hear from them again. But it's the fact that essentially female characters were used as a plot device and a tool, rather than, you know what, this is actually how the story goes, and this is just what happened, and now we'll focus on their story or whatnot. It was just, you know what, you got a girlfriend that you barely ever see, and then suddenly she's dead just to make the man angry. So it's just boosting the male character's story arc and their development instead. So they're just a tool for that. But anyway, basically the reason I spoke about that was because these men got stuffed in a closet, and it was only just because, boy, there's something called Rika who's slapping a lot of dudes. Well, who Yuta is scared of. So yeah, that's why I spoke about it. But anyway, let me continue reading. Four men stuffed in a one tiny locker. If you see this locker, you know I'll include that. Boy, just seriously injured. Damn, I'm impressed. So, oh well, if he mouths off, then we'll just teach him a lesson. I don't know what he said. Katuso, whatever. Wonder what all this is. What's this? Okatsu Yuta-kan. This was a knife. Yuta tried to kill himself, but Rika-chan got in the way. Gojo says, "You're pretty depressing, huh? Aren't you starting at a new school today? I'm not going. I don't want to hurt anyone ever again, so I'm done going outside. But won't it get lonely all by yourself? The curse you're afflicted with, depending on how it's used, you can use it to save people too. Learn how to harness that power. You're just throwing it all away, but even so, it's not too late, you know." Alright, so Gojo comes to the room. Yeah, actually reminds me of Boku no Hero, and where like Umet's running the class. So he's like, "Time to introduce a new transfer student. Everyone get fired up." And then the room's not really, they're not picking up what he's dropping here. But yeah, so he seems pretty moody, doesn't he? Sorry, but no way I'm getting fired up for a guy like that. Oh well, whatever. Come on in. I'm getting a super code 5 from in there, says Yuta. Maki says just ignore him. But damn, all of them reacted straight away when he stepped into the room. And whoa, okay, okay. There's one, boy, this spirit, this curse or whatever it is, looks like a Dementor from Harry Potter. Damn, damn, okay. Um, a zip is opened. Oh wow, wow. Already, Maki's just gone for the kill. She's damn. Okotsu Yuta's just introduced herself and it's just like, yeah, man, I'm just an innocent dude. Why has this girl got a weapon on me? But it is what it is. So Maki's like, is this some kind of test? Hey, you've been cursed. This is a place to study curses. It's no place for cursed people like you. So in Japan, the number of people who die mysteriously or go missing is, on average, over 10,000 a year. Most of that is due to the negative feelings that pour out of humans. The damage of curses. It also includes the evil acts of shamans, says Gojo. The only thing that can oppose a curse is another curse. Here, we study curses in order to exercise them. This is the Metropolitan Magic Technical School, says Gojo. And Yuta's just like, why didn't you say that earlier? And the rest of the class is like, this is the first time he's hearing this. And Gojo's like, you know what, yeah, my bad. Allow it. My bad. And so Gojo warns them all. You should hurry up and get away from him, actually. And then I assume it's Rika's hands come out, grab the weapon of Maki's, and just says, "Don't you dare bully Yuta." Oh, so this curse can speak. That's a massive hand. All right. So here's some backstory. I just deeped that this has 54 pages. All right. Hold up. Okay. So special grade curse victim Okotsu Yuta. Special grade curse spirit Orimoto Rika. Record 6 years ago. Prefecture, Sendai City. Yuta, happy birthday. Thanks, can I open it? Sure. I can open it? I said sure. A ring? Says Yuta. It's an engagement ring. Like, jeez, okay. She's proposing to him. It says konyaku. The Japanese word for engagement is konyaku, which sounds okay. I can't lie. Very small writing. I can't really read it, but we move. So basically, it's a proposal. It's a promise that when we grow up, we'll get married. Okay. Do I see this is it's a promise ring? Anyway, so hey, has the ambulance arrived yet? Idiot, take a good look. There's nothing we can do. Her head is crushed, and Yuta's just standing there. I don't know who's saying this. Oh, and he's like, Rika got run over, and her head got crushed by a van. And there's one Don on the phone taking pictures. Big man, fam. But then Rika, even though dead, saying Yuta, and he's like, what's going on? Grabbing his feet. And the curse is saying, Yuta, once we become adults, we'll get married. It's a promise. Boy, okay, this is techie. So Gojo says, so that was a little bit of a flashback, but now we're back to present time. Gojo says, you get the idea. He was cursed by his beloved Rika-chan. Okotsu Yuta, everyone. Make him welcomed. If you do attack him, Rika's curse may or may not activate. So in case, just to let you guys know, be careful with it. Gojo says to Yuta that these guys are still in a bit of a rebellious phase, so I'll go ahead and give a quick introduction. Seems like it's because of the teacher, thinks Yuta. Funny. Cursed weapons user, Zenin Maki. She wields special armaments that can exercise curses. Spellcaster, Inumaki Toge. His vocabulary only consists of ingredients used to make rice balls, so good luck having conversations with him. Kombu, that's what he says. Panda. I'm Panda, pleased to meet you. And yep, that's about it. He did not say anything else about Panda at all. And even Newton's thinking, bruh, you did explain the most important person in this room right now. But yeah, um, so Newton's like, rah, three people and one animal. That's what I'm going to be dealing with from here on out. All right, so this is the four people first year class. Calm, 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 calm. Hmm. Okay. For this afternoon sorcery training, you'll pair up. Let's do it. Toge and Panda, you're one pair. Maki and Yuta would be the other. Rob, Maki does not like that at all. Yuta's trying to stay positive, saying let's do our best, but Maki's like, you're bullied, weren't you? Rah, she zeroed in on him straight away. And Yuta's like, rah, mad. But Maki says even I was bullied, and and she asked him, is it because of the curse? And she's like, oh, you put on this face as if to tell people I'm a good person, and it makes her feel sick. Why are you pretending to be a victim even though that curse is protecting you? Sounds like she's basically saying, why are you moving like a nice guy? Be real, man. So don't go thinking you can make it through the magical technical school without a goal in mind. And Panda steps in. It's like, yo, Maki, that's enough. And Maki's just like, all right, shut up already. So basically, from the looks of it, Maki has chosen the position of the Sasuke, basically, right now. And she's just against him, but she's not exactly a rival, but she's just the person who will get onto the main character for whatever reason. Don't know the actual term when it comes to storytelling. I think there's a do. You know what? Let me allow it. Anyway, Panda says that Maki thinks she's good at reading other people, but Yuta says, "Hey, can't lie, she was right." So it's just a hard truth again that he had to swallow. So yeah, Yuta. So now they've traveled to their first case, let's say, and Yuta's just like, wait, we're just at an we're just here, like a normal elementary school, and Gojo's like, yeah, I mean, it's an ordinary school, but children actually go missing inside. So like a school is just a school, but most likely the disappearances are due to a naturally formed curse. And Newton's like, oh, so you're saying that the kids were abducted by a curse? And Gojo says, yeah, two of them. Places that a lot of people have memories of tend to be hotbeds of curses. Maki chimes in. Okay. Schools, hospitals, they frequently, all the stuff that you know already from Jujutsu Kaisen, they actually handle here as well. So basically saying how curses are originated and how they actually form. So yeah, you gotta exercise the curse and save the children, and if they are dead, recover the bodies. That which frightens more than darkness itself, that which is darker than black, purified is defilement. And so Gojo sets a screen. And yeah, so Gojo leaves them. He's not even actually helping them on this. So now it's game time. Maki is ready, and she's like, "Don't look away. Don't be screaming for Sensei because he ain't gonna save you right now. Don't worry about that. Focus on the game." And the game is right. There's three weird looking things. Let's just say for now. And they got like eyes, but they got like, you know what? Yeah, I'll include the image in the video. You will understand what I mean by three weird looking things. But yeah, Maki's already ready. She got her spear out, and this eye thing is saying, "Come in, come in." Oh, it's a mouth. Oh, that's crazy. It's like a mouth with a eye. Okay, you will understand why I'm. Rah, Dirty Mind said something else. You know what? Yeah, I'll include that too, so you guys can understand where that one was. But yeah, they're coming this way. They're attacking. And Maki says, when it comes to curses, the weak ones always come in swarms. And Maki just deaded them all with one swipe. Damn. Okay. Right, let's go inside. So, damn. Okay. Sorry, but it looks like a ton of curses may jump out any second. Or have some already. Some have already, I guess. And Maki is thinking, right, even though the screen is down, the number of curses are low. But now she decides to say instead, actually, they are here, but they're just not attacking. And it's because they're shook of Yuta because of his curse being special grade. Damn, reputation proceeds. But I guess Maki doesn't know that he's special grade, so she actually asks him what rank is he, and she's like, okay, shamans are usually ranked from fourth grade to first grade, and Yusha's like, I mean, I just got here, but apparently your grade's on your ID, so he shows it to Maki, and Maki's like, right, okay, your special grade, that's even higher than grade one, no shit, and you only hear people joke about this sort of stuff, and she's like, Zedine, behind you, and this one looks like a massive slug, boy, it's a big thing. Um, breaks the school trying to attack them, like freakishly huge. Yeah, it's a big thing. And tries to eat them, but Maki just got eaten. But I left her speared outside, so she ain't got her weapon. And they both actually got eaten, which is pretty peak. Damn. So what are they gonna do? So yeah, once the time limit's up, the screen will be lifted, and they'll come to save them. So like they kind of gotta wait. Oh, but they see a kid who got two kids actually got abducted, and one seems like they're about to die. Um, but the bigger kid is cursed too, so they'll probably drop dead any second. Oh, that's unfortunate. And Maki's looking a little bit worse for wear, and she collapses. What kind of wound is this? It does look weird. It looks like a curse mark from Naruto. But yeah, I guess she is cursed. Damn. Okay. It's funny because so many stories end up having this little moment where they're like, what is your goal? What do you want to do? And they're giving them like the sort of trial by fire situation where they're shouting at them, trying to test their resolve and test their mettle and if they're really about it. And basically, Okotsu just says like he wants to have a connection with someone, he wants to be needed by someone, and he wants the confidence to feel like it's okay to live. And Maki's like exercise everything. Confidence of other people and all of that will come later. So the stuff that Maki's saying to Yuta is similar to what Yuji even said to Mahito. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna exercise every curse that's about and just continue doing that, and then everything else will fall into place. And so Maki lets go, and Yuta's like, Rika-chan. He calls on her. And he puts on his ring and he's like, lend me your power. I can't lie. That was a nice way to do it. And Rika looks like some monster with dreads. He looks like how do I put it? A mix between okay, I'm bad for saying monster with dreads, but I'll show the image and you'll understand what I mean. Maki actually, sorry, not Maki, Rika looks mad, absolutely mad. So yeah, now, if any of you guys have watched Alien vs Predator, it's like a fusion of both. All right, so got the front face, got the front face of a alien, but also the sort of instead of the massive bean head, yeah, like Frieza third form, it's just dreads instead. But yeah, damn, Rika just obliterated this curse, screaming shut up and everything, mad. Rika even asks Yuta, "Do you love me?" Ah, that's cute. It's like, where'd you go? Ah, Yuta actually saved Maki and was just walking and carrying it out. He's done well. I was like, this is where he decided to change, but he's stumbling, but he's trying to keep going. Oh, but he sees the real body of Rika from, or like he walks past her, and she's like, keep going, Yuta. Ah, bless, bless. He's like, yeah, I'll do my best. Girl just like, welcome back. You really gave it your all. And yeah, even the kids are fine, which is great. Um, he actually that was the first time he actually called Rika-chan. I said Rika-chan down. It was the first time he actually called Rika himself, and he's looking at the ring and he's like, "Oh, okay." So another flashback where they're just saying it's a promise and a promise of that they'll get married and saying that means that they'll be together forever. But he says, "Oh, he said that they'll be together forever." So his conclusion is that Rika didn't curse him. He was the one he probably cursed Rika. And he thinks that, damn, that's sad. That's sad. But Gojo says that this is just a personal theory, but love is the most twisted curse of them all. Boy, you want to turn everyone into like following the book of misogyny or something, because this is a bit of a mean line to be saying. And so, okay, he's found his resolve now. He's saying he's going to release Rika's curse at the Magical Technical School, holding his hand with the ring. Okay, he's hyped up now. Sweet. But yeah, that's me reading the first chapter of Tokyo Metropolitan Magical Technical School. That is a mouthful. But yeah, let me just call it Jujutsu Kaisen Prequel to make life easy. This was interesting. I mean, it's too soon for me to say anything, but I guess the fact that Gojo, even when he sensed Rika's activation, he was like, right, that's actually intense to like, yeah, Rika in full gear is a bit, it's not something to scoff at, but yeah. So all in all, I'm gonna continue reading this. I'll give some time. Uh, yeah. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I want to see what happens when, obviously, Rika has to get serious. Rika and Yuta get serious. Because I just don't know what to expect. And it's only 4 chapters, so I wonder how it ends. For, but I guess it ends with him traveling, because I remember in Jujutsu Kaisen they refer to Yuta actually being overseas. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the first chapter, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.